Apologies for the way I sound at the moment. My tablets have run out for my mouth sore on these inhibitor tablets that I take. I take another tablet to combat the side effects, but I ran out and I didn't order them in time. So now I sound like an idiot swallowing razor blades. So if I sound a bit off, it's just because I'm waiting for these new tablets to arrive. So I thought of waiting about doing this video, but then why? This is what cancer does. This is all part of the journey. Okay, so a couple of weeks go by after being told that CERT's procedure is not possible. We're left in limbo. Work carries on. I'm at work. We're just waiting now to see what happens. I'm not on any other tablets other than the normal ones I normally take. So it's all about now. Our hands are in the fate of the gods. Hopefully we'll get a call with good news. And it does. It comes. Couple of weeks goes by and we get a phone call. It is Manchester. Rob, I've got a plan. I've got an idea. It's something we wanted to do, but we didn't think we could do it. So CERTS was the next best thing. We're going to go to something else called sabre. It's a form of radiology. I can't even say bloody radiology, so I'm so sorry. So sabre. And what that involves is going to the Oxford Genesis Centre and they're going to fire laser beams at the tumours to kill them and take 5 sessions. So, okay, brilliant. That sounds awesome. And is that going to cure it? Well, yeah, it's not going to cure the cancer per se, but it's going to get rid of the tumours, the 5 big tumours that you've currently got in your liver. We're gonna attempt to get rid of them. It doesn't always work, but this is good news. This is real good news that we can do this. So brilliant, crack on, let's have it. So we get that booked in. I'm so sorry. We have a Teams call with the sabre doctor. He talks us all through it, what's going to happen, and then we get booked in. So it's booked in for 5 sessions over the December period, in and around Christmas. One was on my birthday, December the 27th. Always something happens on my birthday when it comes to this bloody cancer. But anyway, I'm not precious. Used to it. And it sounds really fascinating stuff. So first day comes the sabre, and I cannot describe how fascinating I found, and this therein lies a problem. So the sabre procedure is, it's like an MRI machine. You go inside the tube and they have to scan it all down. So you're in the tube for about an hour while they map it all out and get the locations of the tumours, and the scanner's all ready to zap it. And then what you have to do is you have to breathe to a point that lines your tumour up with a pictorial representation of the tumour on the screen. And only then, when the line turns green, will the lasers fire. And then you've got to hold that for 25 seconds. So you can't breathe. So it's a breathing exercise thing. So you breathe in, line it up, goes green, and then you hold it for 25 seconds. And then you've got to do that 50 times. Brilliant. So I'm treating this now like a computer game. So my mind, I'm trying to beat the damn thing. So I kept lining it up, but then I'd move it out and it took forever. So the first session took absolutely forever. But once you get used to it, it's pretty simple. And then the first session took 2.5 hours, 3 hours with the prep time and everything. But the second session, I think I was out in an hour and a half. So simple stuff. And then the tumours would fire the laser beams. You wouldn't see anything. It's not like Star Wars where you see laser beams, but you would know that they were fired, and then you get a little break and then it would start all over again. So I had to repeat that 5 times every 2 days, with a break just on Christmas Day. So that's why it fell onto my birthday. Fascinating stuff, absolutely fascinating stuff. Side effects from that, nausea. Just real bad nausea. But again, have tablets to combat that. So yes, the nausea would kick in. Take a tablet, half an hour, later you're feeling better. You wake up the next day, it's fine. It wasn't invasive in any way, which is good. It was just good. It was an easy thing to do once you got used to it. Yes, you had to have all the bloods and everything to go with it. But it was a fascinating procedure to do. And that was it. I'd love to be able to tell you more and make it more complicated than it was, but it wasn't. It was literally laying in the tube and being fired at. So it was great, absolutely great. It'd take about 4 to 6 weeks to get the results back. So in order to get the results back, we had to have an MRI, another CT scan, more bloods taken. So we finally got the results back. I think it was end of January, beginning of February. And the results came back that my body had absorbed all 100% of the laser beams, which was pretty incredible. And it had a 100% success rate. So all of the tumor, the 5 big tumors that I had, there's lots of tumors, micro tumors as they call them. But the main problem ones were killed. They were dead. Gotcha, you bastard. Okay, so we've gone through that. The big tumors have gone. Now what do we do? I'll say that in the next video.